Oh my goodness. Hi everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome into the room. I am the Divine Maverick, also known as the mother of twins, helping you along this twin flame journey. If this is your first time watching the channel, thank you so much for being here. I know that you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to spend a little time with me, and I appreciate that. So if you find that you like the content on this channel, please smash that like button. And those of you who are joining the live for the first time, please smash that like button, because that's your way of coming into my house and saying hello. Do not come eat at this table unless you speak. You speak by smashing that like button. Thank you so much. If you want a personal reading with me, I do those. I call them love and light sessions because they're more like your life. We're trying to save your life so that you can find it. So if you want to book one of those with me, the only way you can do that is going on to my website, TheDivineMaverick.com, and looking up that love and light session down there at the bottom. Hello, hello, hello. So listen, I don't know what y'all got into. I tried to take a little time off, and I did. I went on a little trippity trip. I needed some space. I needed some time, not space, but hey, Londa, this is your twin sis. Hey, boo. To my, hey, Londa. Hey, boo. Hi, Natalie. So, so anyway, it's good to see everybody. The best darn moderators this side of glory are on here tonight. $1 Million Mamas, I'm sure, is on her way. And Barbara B is on there. This is the shirt, guys. The shirt is in. All of you who are waiting for your t-shirt, they're in. They came in when I was out of town. So let me go tomorrow, because today the schedule was chocked full. And but I'm gonna go tomorrow and get everybody's shirts out, okay? But this is the shirt. This is it. So okay, got the lotus for your and also, if you don't like me, you need to heal. All right, all right. So if this is your first time, read the shirt. If I annoy you with my singing and my rambling, but I'm gonna read these cards like nobody's business. I promise you, because I really don't even need the tools, because I'm just coming off the dome and coming out of the belly. Anywho, I'm so glad that you guys are here. I want to get to it, because as I was saying, y'all, can I stand up, please? She's like, can I stand up? Well, my skirt is colorful. I will, but all right, let me stand up for y'all. Sorry, the dogs are at my feet. This is a large. I feel like I'm modeling clothes. Oh, is it wet? Oh, okay. This is a large. Got my liberty, I am healed. So I'm wearing a large. I like this shirt. All right, now I gotta slide my chair back under. Okay, so let me get back. Let me get back in my position. You're welcome, Trinity. So there's a shirt. Those of you who ordered it, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. All right. So what happened this weekend? As I was saying, I was out and about living my best life. And I'm telling you, when I tell you my text messaging, and if y'all, hey, who saw the Road Ramer? I almost said Road Rage. The Road Ramer. Did y'all see that? By his stripes you are healed. Woo! Woo! Ah! That was the tip of the iceberg. I have so many downloads that I had to scribble down and voice record. I just cannot wait to start doing. I got to do these videos, y'all. I'm telling you. But anyway, so when I'm on the open road, of course, and you too, your crown chakra will open up just for moments. Remember, your crown chakras are open only just for a little bit of time. They don't just stay open. Like, you get activated, yes, but that's different from being from it opening and giving you what we call an epiphany, because you don't get an epiphany like all day long, right? You get an epiphany like aha, or a light bulb, an aha moment. Okay, so that's when your crown chakra is opening. Picture it as like this lotus blossoming, boop, and all of a sudden you get that bright idea. So, or like I said, that download. So anyway, that download was oof. That's all I can say. And it just made so much sense to me. I love the word. So, but anyway, my phone was like, yeah, Lori, that's why you get dizzy. So my phone was, she's asking, is that why she gets dizzy when the crown chakra opens? Going off with all kinds of, my DM is engaged with somebody else, and I'm not telling y'all's business. Whoever, you know who you are, but the collective needs this, okay? So, but it was like some weird things, and then I also got like some people that wanted to kind of talk to me one-on-one, but I had to tell them, I'm sorry, I'm out of town. I really needed it, but it was like I could tell from the energy that it wasn't good. Like, well, I'm okay. Yeah, I'll say that it wasn't good. I knew it wasn't going to be like a, oh my gosh. I knew it was going to be like a, oh my God, for some reason, right? And I was like, man, what is going on? Stuff. It was like the moment, and I'm not saying I'm the only one on the wall up in here. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. No, it's okay. But I'm not saying like I'm the only one that's on the wall, right? But it's just like, man, it seems like the moment I just step away for a hot second, it's like the kids act up. You know what I mean? That's what I felt like. It's like the kids are acting up. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? So the divine masculines were doing all kinds of things. Like, doing all kinds of things. But you know what? It's okay because they were showing me an analogy. Okay, I'll go here. When you have roaches, all right, let's say that. When you have roaches, as I understand it, and I'm not saying anybody, if you grew up with roaches, you know, shout out. I did not, but I can relate, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But I happen to know because actually my brother told me he's very good at what he does. He's anyway. He said that when you spray for if you have a roach problem, you spray for roaches, the roaches, it's like they come out of everywhere. You know what I mean? They come out of their hiding places, and it feels like, or it seems like, you have more. Like the spray gave them more or something. You know, I mean, you know, made more come. But that's actually an illusion. I'm going somewhere with this roach analogy, okay? I'm going somewhere with this roach analogy. But it's like, really, they're coming out of the places where they were hiding or whatever, because something has disrupted their flow, right? That's what's happening to the divine masculines, okay? Like, everything is coming up to the surface. Everything is starting to bubble up. Things are coming out of the corners and the crevices. You know what I'm saying? Things are surfacing. Some things are resurfacing. So that's all that's really going on. And I kind of knew that on some level, but at the same time, the mama in me was like, you know, wanted to say woo 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 woo, and also woo woo, you know, like spank them legs, because like, I know we didn't come this far. I know we didn't come this far, because let me go there. I'm gonna stop right here and park on the side of this street real quick and say this. You did not go through all that hell that you went through. You did not, some of you you had sexual trauma, you had emotional abuse, you had domestic violence you conquered. Some of you beat cancer, some of you beat other illnesses and are right now taking charge and authority over some illnesses such as like lupus or MS or your mind. You feel like your mind, like you can't, you know, connect the dots, and that might not be, well, anyway, connect the dots, like, you know, like you're battling with like a family line of early onset dementia or something having to do with the mental and the cognition, right? Like, so you're overcoming things. Some of you have overcome bad marriages, like I said, and unruly kids. You have had to see your children be locked away in prisons or detention centers, or you had to have your children, you know, some of them you just found out they had like learning disorders, you know, and I say it like this, disorders on purpose, because, and fight me if you won't fight me. But I know for a fact that what we call autism, anything that we call an impairment, is actually because those beings, those children, cannot vibrate this low. And so we see it, we in this 3D, in the matrix, see it as something that is hindering them from being like everybody else. But actually those so-called learning disorders and impairments or disabilities are actually higher abilities through higher beings, star seeds, crystals, indigos. But I'm gonna leave that all the way alone, rainbow children. I'm gonna leave that alone because that's not what I'm talking about tonight. But this is the tea. Let me drink. Maverick water. Ting! But when you really need to ascend. All right, so one more. I'm sorry. Let me slow down. This is the tea. Now, you've had to integrate your children into new ways of learning or found ways for them to learn and grasp concepts. And so you had to overcome that because many of you had a little problem with that because you didn't want your kid to be the family kid with the stigma on their name, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm just saying, you know, it's just you've come through a lot of things. Some of you near misses with car accidents, or you've had car accidents or other accidents, and you should have been gone from here. You should have been off the earth, but you're still here. You know what I mean? Some of you are overcoming like rheumatoid arthritis and things like that, and just, you know, just autoimmune issues and even sinuses, you know, just really cysts in your nose. I'm seeing all kinds of stuff, cysts in your nose that impair your breathing, or asthma even. You know what I mean? You wanted to do so many things when you were a child, but you had asthma. You developed it early, or maybe you developed diabetes, you know, early, like what do you call it? Not junior diabetes, but y'all know what I'm trying to say, childhood diabetes. Pediatric diabetes. Y'all know where I'm getting at. You got it really early. So, you know, you had to, in other words, you came through a lot. You know what I mean? Where some things fall in others' laps, it felt like you had to go the extra mile, stretch the extra inch, be more patient. You had to be more kind. You had to be more forgiving. You had to be more vigilant. You had to be more suspicious of others. You had to be more guard. You know what I mean? You had to be more. You had to be more. You know what I'm saying? And so my point is, Why would spirit bring you through all of that to get you in crazy in love with a person and then go, psych? Let that marinate for a second. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Why? Ting! Sorry, y'all, forgot to do the commercial. You know what I mean? Why would we get that close or fall in that kind of love, feel that kind of way, meet that kind of person only to be like, psych, I'm just playing. All those synchronicities, we were just testing you to see if you're going to obey. Sorry. Yes, true, the olive goes through a crushing, a pressing to get the purest oil. Yes, an olive must go through the pressing process. But I said pressing, not persecution all the time. Pressing, not persecuted. You know what I'm saying? It's like at some point, because in other words, like make it make sense, right? For me, make it make sense to you. You're supposed to be learning how to follow your intuition, follow your higher self. Is that right? Yes, right. You're nodding yes. Yes, that's right. So why would you get all these signs and syncs? Why every time you try to break away and leave, you end up coming right back full circle to where you were? Because it doesn't matter. If you break and run, guess where you get to start? Guess where your next starting point is? I'll tell you, where you left off last. Because the universe is not against you. The universe is for you. So you will, not you might, you must, you will get the lesson. Absolutely, positively. Absolutely. You see what I'm saying? So if you want to stop, if you want to drop it, if you want to leave it, if you want to turn from it, if you want to run, if you want to run like that, then go ahead. Go ahead. Because when you finish running, when you get tired or hit a wall or forget where you're going, this is the T, then you're going to be right back where you left off last. Because many of us are struggling in the areas where we were not obedient with the last thing we were given to do. The last suggestion or the last instruction that we were given, we didn't follow through with it. Because it didn't feel good or it cost us too much or was too inconvenient or it might have been too scary. But whatever that was, you're right back where you were when you ran. Okay? And so with the masculines, everything that that has been tied to them and tied on them and tied, is coming up and coming out. You got to be able to handle that. That's what happens. When somebody's back is against the wall, they come out swinging. When somebody's back is against the wall, when they feel like they don't have any options, or when they're being exposed, when ego is being humbled, you know what I mean? When alignment is happening, how many of you have been to a chiropractor? Though it feels good at the end, oh my, when they are doing the adjustments, oh Shema, when they are doing the adjustments, you know what I'm saying? That is very, and guess what they do? I used to have a chiropractor that would distract me when it was time to crack my neck because I naturally, and you probably do, you naturally hold your neck, especially those, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm using an analogy tonight. Just roll with me. Welcome if this is your first time. Buckle up. It's going to be a wonderful ride. Check it out though. When a chiropractor, I used to have to get distracted and he would talk and say all kinds of things. And I'd be like, huh? And it was like he would purposely lower his voice. So I'd have to lean in, or not lean in, but like kind of really listen, like kind of go, huh? Really tune into what he had to say. So when I was trying to tune into what he was trying to say to me, I didn't realize what he was doing. That's a message for somebody already. But anyway, and he would just go real quick, plop. And see, spirit will do that, because things might be a little uncomfortable or things might, hurt a little bit. You get distracted. And if that distraction involves your masculine saying, I don't want a part of this anymore, you got to understand that that's not going to hurt you in the long run. You got to understand that adjustments are being made. If you have somebody that was going in one direction and unexpectedly veers in another direction, baby, we call that an adjustment. We call that a route adjustment. We call that a recalculation. I'm hearing the GPS now. Recalculating. That's what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? That's what we call that. So you get distracted. A spiritual distraction is what it is, because in that moment, when you're in the fire, you got to understand, when you're in the fire, you need to think about something other than being on fire, or something other than burning. And then you must even remember that this isn't going to last long. You got to understand the laws of the universe. The laws of the universe. One of the laws of the universe that is immutable, that means it does not change, is the law of rhythm. That means, see the pendulum. When the pendulum swings to the left, let's say the left is yay, yay, yay. I'm living my best life. I ain't got no, all right? You know that you're not, okay. Living my best life. And then the other way to the right is like, oh my gosh, what just happened? What the, okay? But you, right. So if it goes in living my best life, just hold on a little bit, because it's going to go back this other way and something is going to happen and things are going to keep going. Life's going to go in. Oh my, what the? That's how life, it's the law of rhythm. If it swings this way, don't worry. It'll swing back that way. What's your task? What's your challenge? Stay right in the middle. Don't get too happy, and baby, don't you get too sad, because everything's going to be all right. All right. This is the tea. This is the tea. All right. That was 16 minutes of, intro. Timestamp me, somebody. Somebody timestamp me. All right, so anyway, this is good. This is good. You got this. You got this. So I pulled a card to get overall energy for the tea. It says, this is a new deck, Whispers of Love. I can't remember who made this deck, but it's called Whispers of Love. The card is card number 17, and there is 17 might mean something to you. It feels like it's somebody's teen son, or somebody's about to turn 17 and you're trying to plan that party. And you're like, finally, we can have the party. That's what I just heard. Finally, we can have the party. But you have card number 17. That's an 8. 8s are about authority. 8s are also about new beginnings. 8s are also about manifestation. Okay? Somebody said, who got engaged or married? I don't know, babe. I have to look back. Let me start reading the comments, because I'll get distracted. Sorry. So the card says, act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. Okay? So it says, act as if your partner is already here, or is here. I think I added the already. All right. Anyway, let me read this message to you, because it's a good message. It says, if your actions and thoughts take someone else's feelings into account, you will be more aligned with a true relationship. If your partner is not with you yet, generate the feeling that you are already sharing your life with your special someone. This will change the way you feel and can alter your attitude and your potential to attract them into your life. Did you hear that? It's the law of attraction. Act as if they are already here, because you feeling that they are already here creates more space for them to come. Or in other words, as this says, the book says, it says it creates a vacuum. And you know what vacuums do? Vacuums what? Suck things in. Right? And so if you're acting like they are already here, like you are already in that true relationship, by having your actions and your thoughts, take someone else's feelings into account. And that's as simple as see yourself asking them what you want for dinner. That's as simple as including them in your day as you're closing your day. That's as simple as saying good night, or feeling yourself in their presence having dinner. I know, listen, it's not too far-fetched. When you were a child, you had an imagination. Life and the struggles and the cares of this world choked that or strangled that out of you, and you made you jaded, and it lost your innocence, and you lost your innocence in it. But all the awakening is you returning to who you really are, and who you really are is love. Who you really are at your core is a very loving being of light that is wanting the best for everyone. You see, when you're in that karmic energy, wanting revenge, or feeling left alone, or isolated, or mistaken is what I'm hearing. Mistaken? What? It's like, you need to understand that is the shadow. That is the darkness trying to overtake you. That's not really who you are. That's just fear incarnate, okay? That's fear embodying an emotion and causing you to act on it, and act in a certain ways, thereby affecting your personality, meaning causing you to act different. But when you feel secure, supported, loved, seen, aligned, then you are moving in that energy of love. Okay. And so it should be very easy for you to do, to consider others, because one of the golden rules is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So you would love you, right? You would take you to dinner, right? You would speak to you and ask you how your day was, right? You would care for you, right? You would give to you, right? You would protect you, right? You would support you, right? See what I'm saying? All you have to do, all you have to do is see yourself with that person. Even if they don't have a face, they have an energy. All right? Even if you don't have an image, you have the energy of what? Of love. That's all you have to do. Imagine loving someone like you love yourself. But you know what you got to do? You got to love yourself first. And if you don't love yourself yet, keep going, keep trying, keep pushing. Because that love is going to become so real to you that it's going to spill up out of you and want to be given to another person. And that is when you will attract the love of your life. Because the love of your life brings in the love of your life. You hear me? When you start to love your life, that means do things that you like to do things that give you pleasure, do things that give you joy, then you will attract the love of your life. Start to love your life and you will have that love of your life. You see, it's just a play on words, but it's a meaning there, right? All right. So it says, revel in the thought that you are in a faithful relationship. Revel in the thought that you are in a faithful relationship. I don't care what your other person is doing over there. You have to revel in the thought that you are in a faithful relationship. Because if you don't revel in the thought that you are in a faithful relationship and you are in fact in a faithless relationship or a relationship that you don't have any faith in, then that is exactly what you are going to have. You will have what you say, think, do, dream, be, imagine. Asabodolo, Rabba, you see. You will have it. You will have it. The universe does not know when you are playing. The universe does not know when you are having a bad day. The universe can only go by the words that come out of your mouth and the vibration that you are putting out. You see? So think the right thoughts and you'll get the right results. All right. When you create a vacuum by affirming your desire as if you have it, the universe will bring it to you more quickly. You draw into your life the things that are in harmony with your beliefs. You draw into your life the things that are in harmony with your beliefs. Shamando. Believe and trust that love is coming your way. See your energy as a love attracting magnet. I almost said magic. See your love as a love attracting magnet. Live as if you are in your desired relationship and appreciate the phase prior to the arrival of love. See, you are in a waiting or an expectation mode. You are in the atmosphere of expectancy. And the atmosphere of expectancy is the breeding ground for miracles. That's not mine. I read that somewhere. I can't remember where I read it or heard it, but I used to say it in my church. But the atmosphere of the atmosphere of expectancy is the breeding grounds of miracles. You see what I'm saying? Because you are expecting something amazing to happen. If you're not expecting anything amazing to happen and thinking about doom and gloom and what you don't have, guess what? You will have what you say. So overall energy, act as if your partner is already here because they are on their way. They are coming. All right. They are on their way. They are coming. And you know how I know that? Because you have been attracted or drawn to this stream right now. All right. So what might be some things that might be hindering them right now? What do they need to do? The person that you are thinking of and you are watching for, what might be some of the blockages? Or let's just do one actually. All right. They're criticizing themselves about being with you. They're a critic. Okay. It says, I will stop listening to my inner critic. I am divinely guided and loved in every moment. I am perfect. I cannot fail. So their inner critic has been telling them that this relationship is not going to take root. Maybe because they are tied to somebody that's very toxic and it's very difficult for them to get away. Maybe they were wounded, deeply wounded by someone that they just broke up with, and they are trying to open their heart to you. They are trying. They are yet coming. They might not see a Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, but I'm saying Knight of Pentacles. Yes. I'm sorry. I was trying to get the signs right. Especially a strong Taurus. Sorry. And communication. So communication might be difficult for this person because when they even feel like they can't even articulate what they want from you, because maybe it's something about the way you speak, something about the way you carry yourself, something about what you do. Some of you are teachers because I'm seeing that, but you're a teacher and it's something about the way you speak that it makes them a little bit insecure, but their inner critics have been working overtime on them. And so it's been kind of delaying this connection. But that doesn't mean that they don't love you. That doesn't mean that they don't want you. That simply means that you have to act as if they are there. Create some space for them, because their inner critic is working overtime telling them that you don't want them anymore because they've taken too long, or they don't have their money, or they've hurt you, or they've lied, or they're still holding on to something else and they may never let it go, or they've neglected you enough, or they've disappointed you enough that you might not even want to be with them. All right. All right, so maybe you'll get news of something that turns out to be a rumor or a lie, an outright lie about they've done this, or they moved there, and oh, they got that, and they bought this, or they with this person, or I saw them there, and they put this on the thing. All of that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people are doing things to trigger the person that they are thinking of. They are doing things like, and I feel like a rumor mill. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all have too many people in your relationship. I don't know who that is, but there's too many voices that have gone out in the wind. And that's why you feel like an airhead right now. No offense to anybody, but I'm saying you feel like an airhead right now. I'm an air sign, so I can say it. I won't fight me. Anyway, you feel like an airhead because you can't get a grasp on what is going on. No matter how intuitive you feel like you are, you don't feel like you are grasping concepts, understanding truth, getting any revelation. You know what I mean? And that's why, because there's too many voices that have gone out. Even if you are doing tarot reading after tarot reading after tarot reading, and you're confused by your own cards, which should be your cards that speak to you, and you can't get a message out of your cards. That is that air. You know what I mean? It's that it's too much in the wind. It's too many voices. It's too many opinions. It's too much. It's too much that's coming out. Their inner critic is working overtime. All right. What are some of the other things they need to do? What's been keeping them from risk? They need to take a risk. They need to do something they've never done before. Risk. All right. They need to do something they've never done before. They need to come towards you. They need to relocate. They need to quit the job. They need to get a job. They need to pay, just go ahead and pay child support versus fighting over coins. That's what I'm saying. Fighting over pennies, really. Fighting over little things, because it's like they are majoring in the minor things. They are worrying about the little pesky, petty things, those ego things. Like I said, those roaches, those nuisances, those bugs. Somebody's nickname is Bug, but there's those little bugs that come out, those little pesky fleas. You know what I'm saying? If you lie with dogs, you'll get fleas. I don't know who that's for, but if you lie with dogs, lay with dog, lie. I hear lie. Yeah, if you lie too with dogs, you will get fleas. All right, so stop it. Whoever this is for, but if you're gonna keep on running around in that circle of whoever that is, you're going to be like them. And stop trying to fool yourself thinking that you are over them. But if you are in it, baby, you are of it. Okay? If you are in it, you are of it. So stop. Stop. Russia, but stop with the foolishness. You lie with dogs, you'll get fleas. All right? You're supposed to be awakened. You're supposed to be better. You're supposed to do better. That's why you're getting a mixed bag of results. I don't know who that's for. Mom, keep moving. I love you. I love you. Now, so they need to take a risk. It says, I'm willing to let go of my old ideas about security and embrace the universal plan for me. Like I said, relocation. Some of them need to roll out from where they are with just the clothes on their back. Some people need to just leave. And if this is you needing to do this, if you are holding on for a dining room set or some kind of antique, baby, it's time for you to go, and you need to leave with whatever can fit in your trunk. Your life is waiting. Your life is calling, okay? Your destiny awaits you. You need to take a risk. The things that you are holding on to are things that you can get on the other side. Yes. The things that you are holding on to are things that you can get on the other side. So some of them need to take a risk. They need to be willing to let go of old ideas about security. All right? And that's why you get balance within yourself as close as you can before this all happens, before unions happen. Because you need to realize that you are your own security. You are not waiting for someone. It is an illusion for you to think that it is your ex that is keeping you and the kids afloat. That is an illusion to think that. You need to be your own security before you think that you are holding on to something, or someone gives you security because they put money in your bank account. Or Rabasa, you manifested that money by knowing that you needed it. You deserve it. You got to have it in order to do what you need to do. That's how you manifested that money in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So, because when you really need something, when you really want something, you focus on it with unwavering faith and no doubt and all belief, knowing that I need this. If I don't get this, then I can't do this, this, and this. And once that becomes very real to you, you feel yourself having it because why? You deserve it. Right? You deserve it. Some of you feel like you don't deserve love, and that's why you don't have it yet. All you have to do is act as if you have it. Act as if that person is with you right now. They don't need a face because they have an energy. That is for those of you who have not met your person yet, but you keep feeling like you want to share your life with somebody. You keep getting this nudge, this niggling feeling. That's for you, but they don't need a face. You don't need a body style or a body type. All you need is to feel that energy, and that is what you foster. That is what you cultivate. Now, why I feel like I'm yelling at y'all? I'm not yelling. I'm just, Maverick water for when you really need to ascend. Ting! All right. All right, so act as if your partner's already here. That's a story. 30 minutes. Shebelo. Let's do this quick, y'all. Let's see what else we get. Is this the first card? This is Whispers of Love again, you guys. All right, there it is. What do they need to do? The challenge with them is being in the present and dreaming of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So that's been the challenge. Do you know that in order to create your future, you have to be in the present moment? What are you thinking about right now? What has been the prevalent or the prevailing thought for you? What energy have you been in? Do you speak well of your future? Do you think well of your future? Do you believe, right, and not doubt that your future is going to be so bright you got to wear shades? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. What are you creating in this present moment? Do you get up every day with a sense of expectancy? Do you get up every day knowing, what card am I looking for? Let me do this. Do you get up every day knowing, just give me two of these, knowing that you are a visionary? Do you know that? Do you know that you turn your gaze toward the future and bring to life the wonders waiting there? Is that what some of you are visionaries? Do you get up every day with a new vision or the vision? All right? Knowing that you're going to get provision for that vision? Do you see that? Do you know what I'm saying? You are a visionary. So what are you visualizing, visionary, every day when you put your feet on the floor? When you start your day, do you wake up to a bright day, or are you like, still no person, still no connection, you know what I mean? Oh, not enough likes, oh, not enough views, or whatever it is you do. Oh, I don't have any clients on the books today. Oh, I don't have any, you know what I mean? What do? You know what I'm saying? What do? You need to be a visionary. You're a visionary. What do you see? Because when you're in your present moment, you're creating your future. Some of you are, they want two of them. You're a systems buster. Those of you who are proactive, those of you who have not consciousness, but the collective consciousness in mind. But you're social justice. Thank you. A social activist. Thank you. You know what I mean? You want to affect change in your communities. You want to affect change in your neighborhood. You want to affect change in your workspace. You want to affect change in the marketplace. You know what I mean? You want to affect change as it relates to how we relate to one another. You know what I'm saying? So you are a systems buster. You tear down systems of violence and oppression, and you replace them with universal harmony. In other words, you bring your light to light. All right? You are systems busters. You're like, this is a new day. This is a new order. There's a new sheriff in town because there is a new consciousness that is on board, on deck. All right? For heaven's sakes, we're talking about aliens right now like we're talking about dinner. If y'all don't see the time they are changing, then I don't know what you're looking at. You know what I mean? Some of you are a student, all right? You study the world so your understanding will lead to peace and purpose among all people. All right, some of you are global students. You are global citizens, right? You don't belong anywhere because you belong everywhere, all right? So this is what you do. While you're manifesting, having your person with you, as you're visualizing, as you're a visionary, as you're a student, as you're a systems buster, this is what you're doing. You're not doing it alone. You are attracting the love of your life. And in walking out your purpose, you are loving your life, thereby attracting the love of your life. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love it here. I love this place. I love this place. So being in the present and dreaming of the future, that has been a challenge for this connection. You got to think the right thoughts. Your positive thoughts will attract the love that you deserve. Your positive thoughts will create the atmosphere or will create the energy. The momentum will be gaining based on what you are bringing into yourself. Your love and your feeling that you already have it, not that you're waiting on it, is what's creating this vacuum of love, and it's bringing everything in that you want. Smash that like button on the way in the room, y'all. We don't have enough likes. Just that's how you pay me. If you gonna eat this fried chicken, then you smash that like button for me. I appreciate you. All right, Spirit is saying physical touch. Spirit is even wanting y'all together. Look how he's down on one knee and holding her hand. He's kissing her hand, but it says physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. That's what Spirit is saying about the situation. Act as if your partner is here, and you're thinking you're too preoccupied saying, but they're not physically here. What? Yes. Listen. I can dream about you. Dan Hartman. If I can't hold you tonight. Now I know why that song came to me last Friday. I can dream about you. You know how to hold me just right. You see what I'm saying? You can 5D, fit them in. You can touch them in the 5D. Is it the same? Yeah. You ask people who've been in 5D. When you wake up and you come back to it, then you be like, oh, but you don't have to go all alone. Just be like, it's coming. Because everything that you see in your now, in your physical, was created in the invisible or the spirit realm, or as we love to call it, the 5D. So yes, the physical touch that you desire is on its way. It's coming into fruition right now. Rabasa, I don't understand it. I can't keep my mind off loving you, not even for a minute. Ooh, now, baby, I'm caught up in the magic I see in you. There's one thing to do. I can dream about you. Somebody needs to hear that song. Whoosh, if I can hold you tonight. Spending quality time together. That's what's coming. Soon as you feel them already there, you're going to be spending some quality time together. Listening to and talking to each other. Listening to and talking to each other. This is 3D. All right, this is 3D. Beautiful. So that song is I Can Dream About You, Dan Hartman. Bottom of the deck is Have Faith. Have faith in this love. Trust your faith in this situation. Have faith. That's what the bottom of the deck is. It's beautiful. So again, you're going to be spending quality time together. You're going to be able to listen to and talk to each other. You might be seeing fairies. All right. Because if you look at that card, those fairies are kissing. Some of you do miss that tender touch. This also looks like a proposal to me. So if you were expecting a proposal, or you've been getting like all these wedding syncs or marriage syncs, but especially proposal syncs, then I would go with that, because that definitely looks like he is definitely down on one knee and he is clearly asking her something and kissing her hand. And clearly she is saying, she looks like she's a little surprised yet startled, but you can tell she's going to say yes because she got that cleavage showing. All right. But physical touch, a tender touch can mean so much. They want me to look at this message, this book. Let me just see. Okay, so let's do numbers. We have number 46 or 10 out here. We have number 47 or 11 out here. And we have number 4. So we have 3, 4, 4, 4, 4 for you. We have 6, 7. We have 3. And we have 7, 2. So 7s, 4s, 3s, 10s, 11s. All those numbers should be syncs for you. Somebody might be turning 47. It's about time. Physical touch. Yes, okay. So it says giving and receiving through touch helps to keep your heart open. Physical touch is immeasurably vital in creating a spiritual bond. And so this is what Spirit is saying. In the 5D, you can definitely get a hold of them. And that's going to lead to you spending quality time together. But first, Spirit wants to see you. This is what Spirit wants to see of you. Believe that they are already with you. Believe it and feel it. How do you do that? You simply stay in the present. In the present, see yourself already with them, not still waiting for them. You have to change your narrative. You have to change your narrative, beloved. Okay? Change your narrative. Change what you're telling yourself. Change what you're feeling. And remember, have faith is at the bottom. Let me What is this? More fairies and butterflies. Butterflies are a sync. Astrology. Egypt is a sync. This is a past life connection. Dancing might be a sync for someone. Ballroom dancing probably as well. Eagle is a sync for somebody, your spirit animal. Pumpkin is coming through in August. Fall or harvesting or harvest is coming through. Pluto is also coming through. Pleiadian is coming through. Pleiades and Atlanta. I meant to say Atlantis, but I'll go with Atlanta as well. Sync orobo shanda de bejota. Flowers are a sync, especially wildflowers or wildflower might be a license plate number or a t-shirt or some sort of tattoo or something, but wildflower is a name. It might even be the name of a bar where you met. That's what I'm feeling. So have faith is coming up as number 12. We have a 12 out here. So now we have 112 and 117. These might be syncs for you. 12 years might be a sync for you 12 years ago. All right. So Todoma and a 12-year-old is a sync. 12-year-old twins is now a sync. Trust your faith in the situation. It says when we honestly believe things will work out, our faith will confidently see us through. The angels are with you and divine support is something you can have complete faith in. You hear that? You're supported. Simple truths will give you the answers you're looking for because love is an act of faith. It can be challenging to move forward when you aren't sure of what the outcome will be. So stay present with your whatever is in front of you right now. And we already have that. That's your challenge. Be present. Be present and have pleasant dreams for the future. It says you may have doubts or fear when you take a step forward or make a decision, but faith gives you the courage to continue. Even setbacks can impart valuable knowledge, experiences, and positives. All right, so have faith. Trust that your faith can hold you through and take you through this situation. I love that. Let's get a message from your person. Let's get a message from your person. What's your person saying to you? What's your person feeling? A message, okay. Power. I can dream that. So they're saying power. You instinctively know what is right for you and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Okay, that's for those of you who are saying, this is too hard, this is too much. And I get it. There's nothing wrong with taking a knee. But I'm telling you, like I said, if you want to drop off, you're going to start, you're going to pick up again right where you left off last. But your person wants you to know that they know also, especially those of you who are waiting for someone to get out of the end of karmic situation or just let go of something that is consuming their time and their energy. All right, it feels like it might be draining their energy or it might be something they are overly focused or obsessed about. But they know now that the power is always has been with them. They thought the other thing had the power, but now they're realizing that the power is with them and they have the power to say no and to walk away at any time as well. That's also another message. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. Thank you. Wait. Some of you are told to wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. That's why you have to already feel them with you because they are coming. They will be with you. They want you just like you want them. It's reciprocal, okay? It's there's reciprocity here. There is a mutual attraction. There is a cooperation. There is a collaboration. There is interdependence that is coming through and coming forth for you guys. Bottom of the deck here is soulmates. There you go. I love that. That's how we end it. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. You see that? Believe this and they will manifest physically. All right. I love that. That's how we're going to end that. That is beautiful energy. So have faith. Thank you, Spirit. That was perfect. That was perfect. So, all right. I'll be back soon, you guys, tonight with a Divine Masculine check-in, energy check-in. So I appreciate you guys being here. I love you guys. Thank you, $1 Million Mama. Thank you, Barbara. I'm going to go get myself reset and soak in some of these downloads, and I'll be back later tonight. I missed you guys too. All right. I missed you guys too. We'll catch up. Everybody that's waiting for me to answer emails, I will be doing that. I'm doing all of that this week. Okay, I need to take those days off. I'm even taking Wednesday to have sessions if you want, because I took so many days last week. So I'm actually going to be available on Wednesday if you wanted to book a love and light session with me. So yeah, all right. I'm rested and I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Thank you, Carvita. All right, so love you guys. I'll see you guys very, very soon. And all right, you love the shirt? I know. This is our shirt. This is our shirt. I'm gonna mail them off. I just had to wear mine first so y'all can see it. Bye. Okay, bye.